So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted the theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. It's like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it. Alright, hi everyone, Martha here. So I've not decided if I'm going to make this be what I'm going to talk about first, but I guess we're going to talk about sad news first, then we get to the good, maybe, depends on who she plays. But we got Max, mostly David Zaslav. He should have waited until this week was over to do this, but he was already being decided before they released, Day the Earth Blew Up, which is not doing as well as us people who was hoping would, because really there wasn't that many trailers out for it, and everything was like working against towards this movie. We're just lucky that we got it, and I don't know. I really think I hope so. People, please go and support this movie. Prove David Zaslav and everybody who is in charge of doing this to the Looney Tunes and all the other animations on Max that were left, since where this guy came from was Discovery and there wasn't really animation on there on those channels that he was in charge of, and now this thing he's in charge of had his whole bunch of stuff. But mainly the group that got Warner Brothers started was the Looney Tunes. Okay? Because once huge what are their names? Huge Hairman and Rudolph Island, these two guys who made the Looney Tunes, and then Chuck Jones and all the other ones came and took it over after they retired and stuff like that, and carried on for them. Many others. So these two are the reason why we have these guys, and now they're getting removed off Max. I just know heaven, wherever they're looking down from, they're disappointed what happened to their babies. So I really think that they really should not be treating these guys like this, all because Space Jam Legacy didn't do very well. That's because of COVID was going on, and that movie's not exactly the best movie out there. I think before Day the Earth Blew Up, Back in Action was the best Looney Tunes movie. Now that I've seen both of them, I would say still Back in Action, because there's a lot more Looney Tunes in it. Only characters you get out of Day the Earth Blew Up out of the Looney Tunes is the ones that are in it. This is Daffy, Porky Pig, and and Porky's girlfriend, Regarni. I need to do a history of her soon, but really those are the only ones that are represented in there. So that's why I would say if they have like all the Looney Tunes in the movie, then that's the one that should be the one that is the most represents the Looney Tunes more. So yeah. And then after that I would say, yes, Space Jam, even though it's not the best movie out there, then probably would say for the ones that are in it would be Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So those are the ones I would say, and all those shorts that were made all those years ago. So I think that we should remember all of them. Kids should be able to watch all of them and learn about them and laugh from them. So yeah, I'm not very happy about it. So let's get on to the other news, and that is Sadie Sink from Stranger Things, who one that plays Max, is gonna play who might play Jean Grey from the X-Men, or these choices right here. We got Mary Jane, which I would find it weird because since we kind of already had her, even though we never really heard MJ called any of these called MJ and called Mary Jane at all. So I thought everything was like Michelle, so in the first one. So that's the only thing probably weird, and we don't know. Maybe she's playing Gwen Stacy or Firestar. Now, most people who know who Gwen Stacy is, but Firestar, she was in an 80s cartoon with Peter Parker called Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends, and that's like the only show she ever showed up in. After that, she kind of like disappeared off the earth mostly. I don't know if she shows up in the comics anymore, but basically she is just another superhero who works with Peter alongside Iceman. I watched that one as a little bit as a kid, around the time the first Spider-Man came out, because around that time they had a whole bunch of old Spider-Man TV shows go to Disney Channel. So yeah, and that was one of the ones I watched. I did watch it, but I think I did rather watch the one from the 90s better. It's just that one's a little bit corny, a little bit more corny than the one from the 90s. But I think that character is okay. But yeah, I don't know. I would either want her to play Gwen Stacy or Jean Grey, but the thing is, I think she's a little too young to play her, because she's like 22, and Jean's supposed to be like older. I would thought she'd be like older than Spider-Man, because that's how I always see her as. But if they're gonna like do like I don't know, remember that X-Men Evolution TV show that came out during the early 2000s? That's what they're trying to do. But they're already doing the Young Avengers. I did like that show. I'm gonna do a history of that one, but I did like it. I just didn't think it was as good as X-Men that came out when I was a kid, but it was still good nonetheless. I just want to see the X-Men and the way they are. They are supposed to be like the way what they were when I was a kid, and I always picture Jean as an older woman, and seeing her played by somebody who's younger than me, kind of weird. But yeah, I think nonetheless she would do a good job as a young one, as a young Jean. Maybe we'll find out when she plays her. I haven't really seen her in any other role. I did see her. I did see that her in that R.L. Stein one, Street something. I'm more of a Goosebumps fan, so I'm forgetting what I never heard those series, and I never watched The Whale, so I need to watch that. But I think she did a good job as Max. But Max is not always the easiest person to because I like her in season 2, season 3. She was kind of a rough character. That's because she was dealing with the fact that her brother was not exactly nice to her, and she was trying to get away from him. And then in the 4th season, she's dealing with the fact that her brother died. I know that's her stepbrother, and her stepbrother was very, very mean. I never liked him. Never liked Billy. But yeah, definitely was not sad when he died, because I was sad, mostly more sad for Max, because how it affected her. And now that we don't know if she's okay, because how that show, spoilers for Stranger Things, I should have said the whole time, spoilers, that the way that season ends is with Max in a coma, and her fate is kind of unknown at the moment until we see season 5. So yeah, but we'll see what happens with these news. So let's just hopefully you guys go and support the day the Earth blew up, and we'll find out what happens with Sadie Sink. Always say her name right, and see what role she plays in the 4th Spider-Man movie. The thing is, she's technically younger than Tom Holland, even though they look around the same age. It's just Tom Holland looks like a young teenager still, even though he's like in his late 20s. So yeah. Okay. Before I end the video, I want to be clear. This is just a classic Looney Tunes, made, I would say, before the 70s, from the get-go to this is 70s. Those are the ones that are being removed. There's still TV shows on there, for example, they still have Sylvester and Tweety on there. They still have the baby Looney Tunes on there. They still the Looney Tunes TV show, and all the ones that were made after that, the ones I have not watched. But they should. Those are the ones that are still on there. But the classic ones are not on there anymore on Max. Now, if you want to watch them, go find them, you had to go on Amazon, eBay, and order the DVDs, or you would have to watch them on YouTube and pray that they're actually there in whole. So that's what I would say. That's what I wanted to clarify that before I end the video. Yep, I just don't like, but them removing this would be like if Bob Iger decided to remove everything when Walt Disney was alive off of Disney Plus. I don't like him either, but at least he's better than Zaslav and keeping the stuff on there. So keeping all those stuff on there. So that's what I feel. I think they should not do this. I just really wish they would treat these characters differently than the way they are. So yeah, can somebody else please be in charge of Warner Brothers? Anybody but this guy. So just wanted to add that. So I'll see you guys later. Favorite, and subscribe, and bye bye.